Welcome to year 5 of daily vlogging. Good morning everyone. Rocket woke me up at 7:50 because why not? Today I have an interview for the STEAM truck project that Reimagine is working on, and then I have therapy at 4, so my interview's at 1:30, therapy's at 4, and then the rest of the day is open. I'm really looking forward to this weekend because Sunday and Monday is when Kendall and I are finally going to have our Harry Potter marathon, because she has never seen the Harry Potter films, and she's waiting to do it with me. So it has been like a year and a half, 2 years in the making that we have had this plan. But I was in Vancouver, and then the pandemic, and I was in Texas, and then now we're both fully vaccinated, have been fully vaccinated for a few weeks, and yeah, we're excited. So I have to make sure I go to the store someday this week because I'm gonna bake some goodies and all of that. So I'm about 30 minutes away from the interview that I'm doing. I'm running out to my car in an attempt to grab the piece of paper that has my vehicle insurance, because the card that I have of it died while I was in Disney, because it's a piece of paper, and it's a paper card, and my wallet got wet, and so I'm trying to apply for something and it won't take it, even though everything is fully readable. All right, so my interview starts in 12 minutes, so let me tell you about what I have decided to do. So, as you know, I am not working at AWP for the summer because they don't have Saturday classes. What that does mean, so I'm not really, that was my like most solid job, and I'm not doing that right now. So I've kind of just been talking about, I'm gonna start up my photography again soon on a pay what you can basis. I'm gonna post about the demo reels more, things like that. But there was something else I didn't want to have to, especially with potentially having to travel to, or traveling to be on set later on in the summer or in August whenever they film. I didn't want to like apply to somewhere and be like, oh, but I have this potentially big chunk of time that I can't do. So I was like, all right, that's not gonna work. I have decided I am setting up an account to drive for Uber Eats, because you basically create your own schedule. You say when you want to drive, how you want to do it, like all of that. You choose which ones you take and all of that. So that is helpful for sure. So my thing that I was saying wasn't going through was the card that I had said it gotten wet and had kind of bled and whatever, so that was hard to read. Thankfully, that was my insurance card, my car insurance card, and they had given me another one, so I had 2, but then thing is that it's still insured under my parents' names. So it was saying, it was like, your name doesn't match. And I was like, what? So anyway, this time I've taken a picture of the insurance card as well as the whole piece of paper that at the end says that I'm insured. I don't know. If not, I'll ask them and be like, hey, I don't really know what to do because I have the insurance. I'm just listed under them. Like, do I have to get a card that has my name on it? But thankfully, I can drive for them for 14 days before I upload it, like before they say, hey, you can't do that anymore unless if you prove to us that you have it. So anyway, yeah, so that's nice. So like tomorrow, for example, I have literally absolutely nothing to do. I don't have anything on the schedule, and I don't really know. I mean, I'm sure, of course there's things that I could do, but I could also make money by driving for the lunch and dinner rushes. So anyway, yeah, that's what I'm doing, and I'm excited about it, actually, because I enjoy driving. I enjoy driving around with music, and if I'm waiting for another one, I can just sit in a parking lot and read until I get pinged for a new one, all of that. So, so yeah, I was about to start ending the vlog. What? It is 1:21. Hello. I just got the email, thankfully. Let me make sure waiting room is enabled. Yes, just so the person didn't pop on. I'm like 7 minutes early. Yeah, anyway, taking the picture of both of those things worked. I am now officially ready to drive for them. Woohoo! part of me is wondering if I even want to do a few hours tonight just because I'm excited. But I definitely I'll read through the stuff, probably in between this and my therapy appointment, read through all the stuff, make sure I understand everything, how does it work, because what's today, Wednesday? Probably wouldn't be extremely busy because it's not like a weekend night, but so it might be a good way for me to, you know, get used to it. So, finally, the whole thing is figured out with the insurance stuff. Thankfully, they finally took it. So my account is officially active. That's literally like the quickest job registration application ever. They just did a background check and I had to take a picture of my license and all that jazz. And yeah, then that was it. So here comes Rocket. Needy, needy boy. Hi. Hello. Anyway. So, I don't know if I already said this on here, but the woman was having problems with her internet, so we could not actually do the interview. It has to be rescheduled. I have therapy at 4, and then I think I'm actually gonna start doing some deliveries, because why not? You know, at least do an hour or two to get myself used to it, before I like dive in head first to be like, yeah, I've got a whole day free. Let's do 7 hours of it, you know? But yeah, oh, hello, hi. Hello, sir. Anyway, so I'm still reading through all the stuff to like make sure I know what to do and all of that, so. Alright guys, gals, and non-binary pals, I have finished therapy. I am headed out to start doing some deliveries because it is the dinner rush. Dinner rush lasts until about 9, it's showing. So I'm hoping I can get some deliveries in. This honestly will probably be highly entertaining because I read all the stuff. I think I know how this works, but I might still be confused. I also forgot my water, so. So it says it might take a few minutes for it to find the first trip that I would take, so I'm just gonna chill here in the car until it finds one. If it finds one, but it should. Well, my first pickup is actually, I was worried that it wasn't working. It is working. My first pickup is actually a double one. I'm picking up from one restaurant, picking up from another, and then dropping the first one off. The first one also, very first order, is like a huge one for like a whole family. Like, it's like 4 different meals, so it's a big bag. I have my cooler, my insulated thing to put some smaller orders in, but needless to say, I do not have something big enough to fit that. I have picked up my second order and I'm on my way to deliver my first. This second order is able to fit in the cooler. It's much, much smaller, so I was able to put that one in there, and that's the one I'm dropping off second, so it'll stay warmer. This is really fun. My one complaint is that the maps that is on Uber Eats sucks. For some reason it stopped talking to me and I can't zoom in more on the map. Like, it just goes back out to being, I don't know, it's very confusing. First 2 deliveries done. I just took my third, which is picking up at Chick-fil-A. But the second one, oh my gosh, it was in like an apartment complex, and for the life of me, it took me like 6 minutes, maybe even longer, to find this person's apartment, because the signs, I don't know what it was that confused me so much. But anyway, I'm on to my third. Things are going well. This is fun. As I said, the only thing is the map that they use is not great in my opinion, and it also, as I said, stopped talking to me. So I'll have to figure that out. All right, well, this one's gonna be interesting. It's at another apartment complex, but it requires a gate code that I've been given, and some interesting left, right, this, that, and the other. I also have a drink with this one. Thankfully though, the drink has no ice. So that's good, so I don't have to worry about that melting, but alrighty, it is currently 7:49. If I looked right, I have made $26, which is fun. I'm having a great time with this. I'm sitting here, this is the place of my last delivery. I've done 4 because my phone was dying and I need to allow it time to charge. And I actually just made a TikTok. I made a TikTok because, did you know, I didn't know this about Uber Eats. And I'm sure it's the same for other delivery services, but I did not know that we see approximately how much we're going to make from that delivery if we decide to do it. So that means that for people who don't tip or don't like to tip, there's a lot of drivers who will choose not to do it because they're like, no, I'm not doing something that low. But people do tip afterwards. In fact, someone really nice tipped me like $8 Wow. So I always give people the benefit of the doubt, plus this is my first day and this is just fun for me. So I'm like, yeah, like I'm just driving around and giving people food and making money during it. Like I'm having a great time. But yeah, heads up if you use delivery services like Uber Eats, DoorDash, things like that, most likely if you're someone who doesn't like to tip and maybe it takes a little while for your orders to get picked up, that might be why. Okay, if my parents watch this, they'll understand this. I'm over near Fowler Park. I mean, I don't live far from where I used to live, but it's kind of funny. These deliveries have kind of taken me even closer back over to that area, so it's pretty cool. Also, I'm right near Culver's and I want to get custard so bad. All right, I have just made my last delivery of the night. I'm cutting it a little short tonight because I am starving, and by the time I'm done eating, I kind of just want to go back home. I am gonna go to Chick-fil-A because I'm really close to one. Oh, there's people commenting on my TikTok. That TikTok is now my most watched TikTok, and it just keeps going. It's at nearly 10,000 views right now, which beats my highest one by about 2,500 views. I mean, this is insane. Like, this always makes me so excited when I make something that people like or people relate to. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna go Chick-fil-A. So far my total for tonight was $36 for working I was online for 3 hours. Basically, online means when I was ready to be sent stuff, but I didn't actually get my first one for about like 15 minutes because I thought it was broken, or 10 15 minutes, so I would actually count that more as like 2 hours 45, 2 hours 50 minutes. So I don't mind, and yeah, I mean, I could have done, there was like a span of 30 minutes that was when I was letting my phone charge, so that could have been a whole nother order in itself. But no, I'm happy. It's a lot of fun. Tomorrow I have, I gotta do some stuff for Breaking Character in the morning, but then I plan on doing lunch and dinner tomorrow because I have nothing else to do at the moment. If that changes, then obviously my plan will change and I may do neither of those or I'll do one of those. But yeah, I'm having a fun time. I'm having a blast. So I am home. My final making of the night was actually $40. So fun times. Yes, I am getting ready to go to bed. Something happened here that I am not super happy about. Basically, when the new cat, that's the new housemates, was out and chased Nola basically under the couch and was growling and just that cat is not really supposed to be out to begin with. There's Rocket. So yeah, Nola's fine, thank goodness, and I was proud of her. She didn't hiss or swat or do anything, so it's great. But yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. My social media is in the description. Love you all.